like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. Excuse me. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. Bring it back. Stand up. It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even here. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof. Don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down. Buzz down. Buzz down. Buzz down. 30, 50, 100 down.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000.
Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm at Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. Minnesota controls the tip. 47 wins for Minnesota. They squeak into the playoffs. What's key to take that next step?
If you're Scott Layden, the GM of the Wolves, the one person you're waiting for to arrive is Andrew Wiggins. Now, he had an impressive 3 seasons that earned him a max deal. But we watched this young man go from being the second option behind Jimmy Butler to now the third option behind Karl Anthony Towns. He averaged 17.5 points last year, but you need him to be a max-type player for this team to take the next leap.
Curry to Cousins. Shot from the lane won't go. Wiggins. To Curry. Thompson to Curry. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense. Butler into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Gibson. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Durant to Curry. Cleans it up. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line. First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Teague with the basketball. Leads 1. To Butler. Wiggins. To Towns. Oh, blocked by Green.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Karl Anthony Towns. Missed his first. That one goes.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Durant to Cousins. Thompson. Not going down here. Teague with it up top. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. T to Wiggins. T.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Jeff Teague at the line. First free throw is good. He delivers with 2 free throws. Three for 3. Nice. Warriors last year had to go on the road, win a Game 7 at Houston to take the West. Jay, you know Steve Kerr wants to see his team play better at home, make sure they get home court advantage.
Especially because this is the last year at Oracle Arena. And when you have a team that can play with a sense of urgency that is as talented as this Golden State Warriors team is, you better watch out. They slacked off last year. They were 29-12 at home. Now, that's a pretty amazing record at home, but let me tell you why they slacked off. The 3 years prior to that combined, they were 114-9. I think we're going to see that Golden State Warrior team from those years instead of the one from last year.
Jimmy Butler for 2. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jimmy Butler at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Durant to Green. To Durant. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Can't connect from inside. The Timberwolves have the basketball. T to Wiggins. Oh, he had him there for a second. Probing the defense. To Butler. From long range. His first effort off the mark. Here's Curry with it up top. Margins 8 to Green. Able to convert inside. There's no denying he is a big talent, but he has a large personality.
And his personality gets the best of him at times. When I think about personalities who are able to control their aggression, I think about Marcus Smart, I think about Draymond Green. The biggest key for DeMarcus Cousins, controlling his emotion instead of letting his emotions control him.
Durant, down low boogie, slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Wiggins to Taj Gibson. Has a look. Jumper's good.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Livingston gets it in the right corner to Cousins. Two-point shot for Curry. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
inside, he scores.
You know, every time I watch Jimmy Buckets, the tenacity he plays with on the defensive end, it just reconfirms the fact that he's been named an All-Star 4 times. He shot a career best 47% from the field in 2017-18. So when you think about trying to lock him up, you have to limit his touches, and you have to force him to catch the ball with his back to the basket. Make him put the ball down the ground and make contested shots, because if you don't, Jimmy Butler will cut you apart.
Jimmy Butler goes down last year, nearly cost Minnesota the playoffs. When he's healthy, what makes him so dangerous?
Well, he's a versatile player. He's a guy that can lock up on the defensive end and a guy that can give you 20-plus points every single night. Let's remember, he missed 21 games last year. That's a quarter of the season. But the team didn't do that bad without him. They went 10-11. If these guys can finally come together and build some chemistry, they're a team that could be a 6 or a 5 seed in the West.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Curry to Durant. Cashes in for 2. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Chance for Cousins, and it's Towns there to get the rebound. Rose into the front court, up 6 to Wiggins. Had him going there for a second, and count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Possession lies with Golden State. Here comes the screen. Here's Durant for 2 with the step back. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Rose to Towns. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Thompson to Curry. To Thompson. 4-3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Rose to Wiggins. To Towns. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Karl-Anthony Towns trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Warriors have the basketball.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
To Thompson. Fires the 3. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
Rose to Towns. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Add one more to his total. Jay, you know the Warriors love challenges. As they go for a three-peat, why not try and incorporate the personality and presence of a DeMarcus Cousins?
Well, if there's anybody up for the challenge, it will be a head coach who's had multiple years in dealing with one of the hottest players, and when I mean personality, hottest players in the league, and Draymond Green, and that's Steve Kerr. And look, DeMarcus Cousins is going to come back on this team probably after All-Star break, and I think he'll have a chance to really add another versatile piece. But in the interim, I think a guy like Jordan Bell is going to be huge. There's no more JaVale McGee in this squad, but a guy like Jordan Bell or Kevon Looney can give them the length and the intimidation of what they need down low on the blocks.
Butler, and the rebound taken down by Bell. Cook to bring it into the front court. Down three. To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
To Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State. Thompson. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Butler to Rose. Curling inside. Derrick Rose. Good start. He's made his first shot.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Butler. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll stay with Minnesota. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
State, number 35, Kevin Durant.
And Jimmy Butler. Deep two there, won't go. Thompson. Great defense, forcing the miss. This for the tie. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports.